we are learning chapter 8 motion in word problems. Okay, so yesterday I gave you this question, fourth one. Sorry about today's session. Actually was stuck with some school work, that is the reason. Anyway, coming back to this question again. Okay, let us continue. So here a motorboat starting from rest and a lake on a lake accelerates in a straight line. Okay, and as what I said, it has accelerates in a straight line at a constant rate of 3 meter per second for 8 seconds. 3 meter per second for 8 seconds. So basically what we are doing here is, we are checking. So again, the first thing is it starts from rest. Okay, it starts from rest. The question here is it starts from rest. So let's see first. It starts from rest. So initial velocity is 0. It has a constant rate, means they have given us an acceleration of 3 meter per second square for 8 seconds. So time is given. So let us write down. Initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Acceleration is given as what I tell you. Now you must have, see, accelerate is the word they have written, and anyways from the unit also you can got to know easily this is acceleration. So it is 3 meter per second square. And the last one is time is 8 seconds. What did they ask you is how far does the boat travel during this time? How far means distance. So we just have one formula, S is equal to ut plus half at square. So this is the only formula we can use easily. So 0 into t, 8, half 80 square, that is 3 into t square is 8 square. Okay, so it's 0, 1 upon 2 into 3 into 8 into 8. So 2 4s are 8, right? So ultimately 4 is the 12 and 12 8 is 96. Okay, so the answer is 96. So answer is 96 meter. Okay, so here the answer turns out to be 96 meter. Okay, I hope you are getting what I'm trying to tell you, right? So it's quite simple. They said ut is equal to half at square. So when you put in, it's like 0 into 8, right? 96 meter. Quite an easy sum. Fine. Let's see the next one. Now see, first, second, third, fifth. That I'll do it tomorrow with you because this need a little tricky things to, and it is good when you meet me online, that I'll help you at that moment. Now see, a ball is generally dropped at a height of 20 meters. If the velocity increases uniformly at the rate of 10, at what velocity will it strike the ground? Now see, again this is a little tricky, not so much, right? They are trying to put things into that way. A ball is gently dropped from a height. From a height means they have given us distance, right? So height is ultimately the distance traveled by the ball. So we can say the height is given as this thing. Okay. Then what did they say the next is? It has an acceleration of 10 meter per second square. It has an acceleration of 10 meter per second square. Okay. And fine. So acceleration is 10 meter per second square. Drop means if you see, they are holding the ball here. So if you are holding the ball and then you drop, so slowly it move down. Okay, slowly it move down. Understand this thing. So when you are holding, your initial velocity is 0. Okay, because the ball is under rest position, right? So ball is under the rest position. Why? Because you are holding it. What you are doing is you are holding it. So understand this simple thing. You are holding it. That is the reason we are saying. So if you are holding it, that's what the question is. Okay. So one thing is sure here. Okay, that you are holding this ball. So initial velocity is 0. The acceleration a is equal to 10 meter per second square. Fine. Next is 10 meter per second square. Next is what they are saying is, okay, and the distance S is 20 meters. So the distance S is 20 meters. Fine. Now what? Now what you have to do is, it's quite simple here to understand. So the distance here is 20 meters. What did they ask you is, they ask you what time it will strike the ground and what velocity it will strike the ground. So we have to find out V and T both. Okay. So we have to find out V and T both. Fine. Let's see next. So how we have to deal with it. See. So we have one formula for V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Everything is there. So V square, U is 0 square, 2, A is 10 and S is 20. So V square is equal to 400. So V square, that is 20 square. So V is equal to 20 meter per second. That's it. So V is 20 meter per second. Clear? Understood? Now the next thing is V 20 meter per second. We got it easily. The second thing is time they are asking you. So we can use one more formula. V is equal to U plus AT. So now we have V, that is 20. U is 0. A is 10 and this is T. So 20 is equal to 10T. So 20 upon 10 is equal to T. So T is equal to 2 seconds. That's it. Fine. So it's quite easy here, this also. Okay. So I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. Just try to do the same sum in your book again. Okay. And please do write it properly. Fine. Thank you so much for that today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.